Hey guys, it's Jenna with JR Shop again, and I'm here with Scott Holloway from Holloway Harp Guitars. And I saw these from like across the room, and I saw the gorgeous inlays, and then I'm like, there's 2 sound holes. And so he's gonna talk to us here about exactly what they are.
Well, it's actually an old instrument. It was actually invented around the same time a regular guitar was made, and I have a couple of the old ones here. These are about 100 years old.
Wow.
The guy who invented them actually made this guitar here as well. He does a lot of the lap steel Hawaiian style guitars. Really beautiful, kind of you set it on your lap and play. But the idea that he had was you just add a few extra notes like a harp, the regular harp, to a guitar, and you open up a lot of symphonic sounds, a lot of beautiful extra overtones. And then some cases he designed them to be more like a droning string, so it just kind of plays along with the sound of the song. And in other cases you get more melodic and create bass lines or high treble lines that might not be on the guitar. Yeah, you could syncopate off of the lower bass register. And you could even create a little bass line in the guitar part and then have some of it bouncing off of the other lows, so you can get some really cool textures there. Some people, you play an open like a G chord, and then you play a G note here. So, well, typically a kind of a sort of a standard. I mean, everybody plays it a little bit different, but there is a standard out there where people are going like in the standard tuning. They have an E here, and then they might drop to a D and go down the scale. So E, D, C, B, A, G, F. And some people will variate that. If they want to play in the key of D, they might change this F to an F sharp. So when you're playing that D chord, you get this big low F. And it just brings this almost like a piano. You get a full register of like, I'm reaching this big F sharp down here and playing this big high, sound over here. And
it's awesome.
And the low together at the same time. And then there's a lot of harmonic possibilities. If you play a strong chord on the guitar part and stop it instantly, some overtones will be ringing on the harp side, so you get like an organ sound.
It's really cool.
There's a lot of players that play against that and use that in their playing, where one of the best out there is Stephen Bennett, and he writes songs where he'll stop this beautiful chord and then these overtones will ring, and then he'll bring in another chord and another set of overtones will ring. So, they really learn to play with the instrument. It's a beautiful, fun instrument to expand what you already know on the guitar. I mean, you can keep it simple. You could even just play it with those overtones, or maybe just get comfortable with 1 or 2 notes here and there, and then grow into 3 or 4 notes, 5 notes, and all of a sudden maybe a bass line. It really opens up a lot of opportunity in your playing.
That's cool. I'm surprised not many people really know about this kind of guitar.
Well, in the mainstream, not as much. It's getting more and more. We have Karel Trunador. He's in the Goo Goo Dolls. He plays them. He also is in Katy Perry's band occasionally, and he's actually playing shows with them. He just played the inaugural ball and stuff. Well, he's a huge fan of the harp guitar. He's a left-handed player, so we made him a custom left-handed model. And he is constantly introducing me to more and more, pop artists and rock artists and stuff. So
that's great.
And here at NAMM, we're getting tons of exposure. A lot of people like yourself who had never seen it, and you're like, what the heck? It's very foreign, but people don't know that like in the 20s, this was as popular as guitar, and even more popular in some cases because they could save money. If you need a guitar player and a bass player in your band, you could hire one guy and split your pay 3 ways instead of 4 ways.
So how much would one of these cost?
Well, we're introducing a line in the summer that's going to have them starting at $700 retail. The handmade ones that we make here in Pasadena, California, which, some of the ones featured here, they start at $2,600. But that's made here, California, handmade instruments.
So you have a shop in Pasadena?
We do. We have a new shop. We've been there about 1.5 years building, so... Yeah, and we just teamed up with another luthier, Mark Geiger, who's been building for 35 years. So he's coming in. So myself as a builder, Mark Geiger, and we're taking it to the next level. So
that's awesome. Thank you so much, Scott. It was awesome meeting you.
Yeah, nice meeting you.
Okay, so Scott Holloway of Holloway Harp Guitars. Make sure you check them out online.